So it's the third week of July in 2024, and I'm going to do a quick market update. So this is from our experience only of the Birmingham HMOs and single let market. Now, context is everything when it comes to this sort of stuff. So the way we do things is every time a tenant gives notice, we always use the notice period to try and get as high a rent as possible. And then when the room or the property becomes empty and it still isn't let, then we'll start to reduce the asking price. Okay, so with that in mind, what I've noticed within the last, let's say, 6 to 9 months is that rent have actually gone down, and gone down substantially. So for rooms, it's between £50 to £75 a month, which is actually quite a bit. And for single lets, so whole family houses, it could range from between £50 to up to even £200. Now, this is dependent on the area. For example, I found that actually in the south of Birmingham, rent is still actually really strong, and that's just due to fundamentals. The south of Birmingham is a very popular area to rent. That's where a lot of our stock is. In that area, for example, a 3-bed has just come onto the market at £1,300 a month, and that was relet straight away. In fact, it was relet within a week, and we had people queuing up for it. So it does depend on the property, and more specifically its location in the city, for example in the South Birmingham. So South Birmingham is still very popular. Flats in the city centre have actually gone down. The rent for the flats in the city centre have actually gone down in our experience, and other areas as well have generally, well, it's at least slowed down. Now that's the single let market. For rooms, okay, so it's an interesting one. The rent for rooms that have had the biggest impact was our small rooms, small ensuite rooms in more challenging areas. The rent for those have actually gone down by about £75 a month, I believe. And that just explains a lot, really. It's because they're lower quality, lower demand rooms. High quality rooms have still gone down in price, but not as much. So again, fundamentals, that's what's important. People want good quality accommodation in good high demand areas. So when there's this market slowdown like right now, the properties that get let first are the ones in high demand areas and that are high quality accommodation. Now, the caveat is, although the rent has gone down, it actually has only gone down to, I think, 2022. Yeah, I think 2022 sort of levels. So, during COVID, but not at the height of COVID. So the rent is actually still higher than what it was pre-COVID. It just isn't as high, or it hasn't been going up as much as it did during COVID and after COVID. So it's not terrible. It's great for the market because it means it's more affordable. But obviously, if your interest rates have gone up and the rent has actually gone down now, is not great for you. So yeah, hopefully that's been helpful. I think there was something else as well. So low quality rooms, roulette. Okay, I'll probably do a different video for that one. But yeah, so that's the market as it is. Also, now we are entering summer. This is the busiest time of years for lettings. So now I do expect the market to pick up, and we are very, very busy right now. Just the rent isn't as high as it was, let's say, for example, this time last year. So year to date, the rent now isn't as high, but that's because of the economy being where it is, and that's actually what I was going to discuss. I think this is a reflection of the economy in England and where it is, i.e. very stagnant. There isn't a lot of activity. There isn't a lot of employment. So therefore, there's not a lot of people moving around for new jobs. And therefore, rent is staying the same. In fact, we haven't had a lot of tenants give notice this year. So year to date, this time of year, we're expecting a lot more tenants to give notice and basically move jobs. This year, we haven't experienced that as much, or even at all actually. And I've been talking to other estate agents and other local investors, and they are experiencing the same. So their tenants are not giving them notice, or not as many tenants are giving them notice to leave and go elsewhere. And as a result, they're also not finding there's a lot of demand from people looking for accommodations, for their accommodations either. So this is pretty much across the board. It's not terrible news. I mean, it's just slow and sluggish, but it's just the market correcting itself. So in this sort of situation, you just use a good lettings agent, and you just keep trying, making sure that you just secure the best tenant possible and really proactive. All right, hopefully that's been helpful. My name is Nguyen. We let and manage high quality HMOs and single lets in and around Birmingham. If you need anything, please let me know. All right, see you.